Conversations with gospel artists, pastors. Our favors would guide us through all the troubles and disasters. Indeed, we fell short, but the Lord never passed us. Our belief in God is the most important factor. It's the Veleka B Project. You're now tuned in to the Veleka B Project with your host, Veleka B, lover of God, founder and CEO of Set Apart and Chosen. Sit back and relax and enjoy the conversations.
Welcome back, family, to another episode of the Veleka B Project. This is your girl, Veleka B, founder and CEO of Set Apart and Chosen. Hello, Radio Family Podcast, IG, Facebook, YouTube family. Thank you so much for joining an additional episode of the Veleka B Project. I brought back my childhood friend, Miss Vernitra.
Hey, everybody.
That's my girl, y'all. That's my girl. We are excited about this season and our new episodes of the Veleka B Project. What we're doing is pretty much telling the truth and shaming the devil. What we want to do is bring in not new videos, but video clips of different sermons, motivational messages, and things like that. And we're just going to have a conversation about it. I'm excited. Today we're going to but we're going to hear from Pastor Jamal Bryant here in Atlanta from New Birth. Is that Baptist church over there? Or the missionary?
It might be Missionary Baptist.
Missionary Baptist. If we wrong, don't come for us, y'all. But we're about to hear from Pastor Bryant and just hear this clip that he did from a while back. Not anything new, so don't talk about the congregation and social distancing and all that stuff because it's old. So let's go ahead and peep out this particular clip and let's have a conversation about it.
The attack you go through is not to destroy you. It's to block you from somebody toxic. Sometimes God will unleash the lion just to get you away from somebody who is not healthy for your future and will not help you in your destiny. You ought to thank God for the attack because sometimes the attack help you separate the chaff from the wheat so you'll know who really got your back and who was really there just for the sugar.
Woo, child. What do you mean the sugar? What do you take from the sugar?
I don't know about this sugar. The sugar might be something we don't want to talk about on air. I'm not sure about that one.
Oh my God, what do you think? Okay, the conversation that he just had, where do you feel like he's going with that conversation?
Basically, God will remove people from your life. We try to hold on to them a lot of times. We try to hold on to them, but he's removing those people because they don't mean you any good. They're out to destroy you, but we don't see that. God knows it, but we don't see it. We'll fight for that person to keep those people in our lives when they've done their mission.
Yeah,
they've done just what the devil set out for them to do, and God is trying to get us to a place to where we let it go.
Right.
And we got to stop fighting to hold on to keep doors open that God has closed.
Right. It seemed like a lot of clips that I have been researching here lately. It's almost talking about removal, doing a lot of removing. Like this is, to me, it seemed like this is the season of removal. Like it could be relationships, it could be job situations, just a season of removal. That's to me what I'm getting here lately. Yeah, so that's what I was getting out of it. And And it could be like even stepping out on faith with jobs. We're not telling anybody to go out and quit your job. Don't.
Please don't.
Now the Holy Spirit tell you that's one thing, but don't listen to Veleka B because she ain't.
You telling me to quit my job?
Y'all be talking about can you cash up me my rent money. I ain't got nothing for you. But it just seems like a season of removal. And what I have been doing lately is like the storm. Like I've been in a heavy storm lately. And it seemed like every time I get to a particular place in life, that storm come in. And a lot of people are like, oh, don't give the enemy all the credit, whatever. To me, I feel like some attacks is from the enemy. Mm-hmm. Some attacks are from the devil. Some attacks are not attacks. It's things that we knew better, but we brought on ourselves type of situation. But like things have been thrown at me to the point where I felt like I was about to lose my mind and just different things. But I just feel like it's in a season where I need to start letting some things and some people go. Clean house. Like you clean your closet every season. You're supposed to clean your closet every season. It's time to clean house. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're exactly right. You have to declutter.
Declutter. Yeah.
You have to declutter.
Yep.
And that could be, just like you said, it could be friends. It could be relationships. It could be jobs. It's so many different facets to situations that can block your blessings. Mm-hmm. And we just got to learn when and how to let them go.
Right. No, you're 100% right. 100% right. But some situations or some relationships, and it's even crazy. People like, that's your blood and that's your cousin or that's your sister. You don't need to cut off your sister, your brother, or whoever. But man,
sometimes your kinfolk are the worst ones. Mm-hmm. The ones that you think that should have your back because it's your bloodline. Mm-hmm. They'll do you more wrong than somebody in the street that you don't know.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll come out and say, oh, she'll run with A, B, and C. She don't even fool with her family like that. Oh, Lord, I'm thinking. Go ahead. Let's change this. No. Like, I really honestly have people that around me swear that I do more for other people. But here's the thing. When you have, like, someone is in your family or a friend, and they bring in so much misery to you, to the point where every time you talk to them, it's like draining and headaches and
that woe is me.
Yeah,
a pity party,
or just negative. And every time you pick up the phone and have a conversation with them, it's just negative. Like I don't want to always be in a negative place. I know I talk junk. People know me. They know I talk junk. They know I love to just laugh and stuff. But I never want to see anybody hurt. I never want to see anybody lose anything. I never want to see anybody lose their home. One thing you would never catch me laughing about: somebody lost their job, their home, their cars. Mm-hmm. You will never hear me talking junk about that to anybody.
No, that's serious.
That's serious. And just like they lost some things, I could lose the same. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So that's something that you would never hear me having a conversation. Oh, sister such and such, she lost a job, or sister, her house went on the foreclosure. I would never talk about going on the foreclosure or anything like that, losing jobs, cars. All that stuff can be taken from you just the way it was taken from them. You shouldn't have negativity.
Our job is to try to figure out how we can be a help.
Yeah.
In those situations and not a hurt.
Yeah.
When you talk about them, that's a hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of you just trying to bring up money to help them out, or let's collect some money for them, or collect some food for them, or whatever, like just dragging people. And that's just not my energy. I don't really want to be around negativity like that. Again, people know me. They know I love to talk junk. They know I love to laugh.
Right.
But to see somebody hurt, I would never want to see anybody hurt. Yeah.
Especially not to the point to where they can come back and say, I had a hand in it. Mm-hmm. I don't want my hands in no parts of anybody else's downfall or misery.
Right.
I don't want that, because just how they're down one day, it could be me the next.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't put my mouth on anybody's misery.
Right. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew somebody was really going through like abusive situation and they just couldn't get out of it? I don't think I ever knew that.
Not so much physically abusive, but mentally.
Mentally, okay.
And it was a hard situation. And it was, oh, but I love him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, he is destroying your mind.
Yeah.
You have no peace. I mean, he just literally had her mind wrapped up and centered around him when it shouldn't have been. She had lost herself,
Wow.
her worth.
Wow.
And it took her a while, but she got through it. But it was, I mean, I go back to what you said about conversations that are draining.
Mm-hmm.
It was draining to me, but it was draining because I felt for her.
You couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But even being in a stressful relationship, that thing can do so much, not only to your mental, but your physical.
Absolutely.
Like, listen, I'm going to tell you, I was physically torn up to the point where first my feet went out, then my leg and my hip. Yeah, no lie. Oh, I'm sorry, that was loud in your ear, y'all. But my feet, then it was like it was coming up from my hip. Then I had to go to the hospital to get IVs and stuff. And I was like, everything is falling apart. Get all these different tests, they blood work. Everybody know I don't like needles. I was acting straight fool up in there. But they could never find anything wrong with me. And I know it was stress.
The person.
Exactly. That stress, man, that stress can kill people.
Absolutely.
That thing drain. That's really draining. Like, you have to be careful with relationships, even with a job. And sometimes we get ourselves fixated on, well, I need this job because it's paying me 6 figures. Dude, do you want 6 figures and die?
Right. I'll take $10 a piece.
$10. $10. Take me get me a value meal from the $1 meal, but I mean $1. The dollar menu at McDonald's, yeah. Just give me something, but not all that headache and stuff. No. It's a mess, man. But yeah, yep, it's crazy. It's real crazy. Mm-hmm. But no, that's just, I don't know, man. Relationships today, it just seemed like everything that I was going through are really talking about relationships. Relationships, again, not just male, female, and not just jobs and stuff like that, but just the overall of relationships.
Family.
Yeah, family. Have you had to cut some family off before? You ain't got name no name.
I have.
Oh.
They didn't know I cut them off.
Oh.
But I did. It's the negativity. Well, it's twofold. It's negativity, but then it's like the bragging.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really go, oh, you did? Oh. You know, like they want accolades from you. And that's why they're telling you, because they want you to put them up on a pedestal.
Yeah.
And God, if you're not accepting what God does for you and puts you up on the pedestal, who am I?
Yeah.
So I don't have to tell you. You know, if you've accomplished something that you've been working on for however long, you don't have to brag about it. Other people will see it. Other people come to you and say,
right.
Oh, I noticed you did this, or I saw this. Congratulations. But don't bring it to me and then sit back waiting to see if she's going to tell me good job or congratulations.
So was it bragging or was it talking about the blessing from God?
Straight bragging.
So did they even give God credit for anything they had?
Straight bragging.
Oh, okay.
No, God, just bragging.
So God didn't bless them with anything?
Oh, I knew he did. And that's what I said. Well, thank God for the blessing. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
But that's not what you call me.
Wow.
You call me to brag. And not on God. Just brag on yourself like you did it all on your own.
So, okay, so they wanted just like recognition. Like, no, this is another thing. You can say, hey V, hey Veleka, I just got me a new car. And like, oh yeah, you know I got that. Well, Vernitra, you know I got that. Whatever. Like you can't even.
Let me accept my win.
Gotcha.
Let me have my win.
Gotcha.
And those type of people, all right, girl, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, she just jealous. No, clown. I just don't want to hear you talk about that all the time. Get on my nerves. You say the same thing.
Right.
You called me yesterday at the same time. Man, that's the truth too. Now, far as older relationships, like from men, like boyfriend, whatever, do you just feel like you step up the next time you go out? Like when you go up, you go higher to the next one?
Oh yeah, elevate.
Yeah.
Every time I
That's
take
good.
something from the past where I was and
Yeah.
build on that. I never go lower.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
build.
Yeah.
I gotta build.
Gotcha.
To go lower is a discredit to me.
Now, when we say go lower, what do you mean? Monetarily?
No, I mean just not necessarily monetarily, but just what you get out of the relationship.
Gotcha.
The treatment that you get
Gotcha.
from the relationship.
Gotcha.
You don't not that I've been through physical, but if you're in a physical relationship where it's a physical abuse, your next relationship, you don't want that. You didn't
Gotcha.
want it the first time, but you got it.
Gotcha.
But the next time you know some of the telltale signs to let you know, okay, this person is this way, let me move on.
Right.
Don't let me get stuck here.
Gotcha.
Then I'll be right back where I came from.
Gotcha.
So you always want to take a piece of something and elevate yourself, not just stay in the same space.
But you know, you always been a boss chick though. Do your do men get intimidated about what you have sometimes?
They do, and I don't have a lot. A lot of people know I was a single parent.
Yeah.
You know, so
We both were, yeah.
right. So what I had, I felt like anybody can have.
Yeah.
But just because I was a single parent, I had my own home, my own cars, I had my children that I was taking care of. A lot of men don't like that. Independent. Being independent, they do not like that.
I'm real independent.
They do not. And I've had people to try to dumbing me down for what I had or make me feel like, oh, girl, what you got? That's nothing. But it was a lot to me because God
Yeah.
let me get it.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't, they tried to they tried to devalue me, and I wouldn't let that happen at all.
Jesus.
What about you? Have you been in relationships to where somebody tried to take away from what you were blessed with?
I always been a go-getter, like, period. Because of the way I was raised, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My dad always taught me to, now I watched my dad and how he provided for the family. But I didn't wait on a man to come in and say, okay, I want a man. Now, we all want a man to take care of them. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, I work hard, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But but even with that, even if they take care of me, I still want to still be able to afford the things I can. Yeah, have my own. But yeah, I ain't really date too many people though.
You did it.
I didn't. I didn't. I ain't really date all.
You did date. You had your child by then. You had your own home.
Yeah.
You had your own car.
Yeah.
Cars.
Yeah.
So nobody ever.
Yeah. I ain't really went out like. Because like even the marriage I'm in now, he knew I was on my own business and stuff, even though I was working at the other place that we worked together,
Right.
but I was still there. Sometimes I had to bring myself back because I can get so caught up with everything I have going on and I can forget about home. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah. Yeah.
It's very easy to do.
Yeah, it's easy to do, especially when you know. But see, my intentions be good too. My intentions be to the point where I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna make this money so we can have a better life, or I'm gonna make this money so we can jet over here, or
Right.
we can fine dining and stuff like that, or
Enjoying life.
enjoying life. Right. But some men don't see it like that. Some don't. No.
They want your physical presence more than you out there on the ground.
Yeah. And women want that too from men too, though.
That's true.
So it's almost like you dang if you do, you dang if you don't.
It's no win. Either way.
It's you dang if you do, you dang if you don't. I guess how can we come with a common ground? I guess no, ain't no guess. When you step into a relationship, everything to me need to be put on the table.
Up front, day one.
Day one. It's not like, okay, I need for you to make 6 figures. We ain't talking about that.
Right.
This is, okay, I got this going on, and this is honestly, but we got to have our expectation got to be, it can't be all the way
Right.
in Jupiter nowhere, but
Right.
it has to be to the point where
Realistic.
there you go, the correct word for it. So you have a conversation, hey, been a business owner since day one. I do this. I want to be able to fly here every now and again, or I want to be able to leave and go back in the day before Buckhead got the way it is.
Right.
Stay in Buckhead the weekend, but yeah, I think we just need to have a conversation in the beginning of any relationship now. And we do. And that's why I don't even want to be in I don't like to go in and out of a relationship. Let me tell you why. Because too many people out here lying. And you don't even know what the truth is.
They'll send their representative. You meet them first.
He really loves you. He ain't nobody ever treated him like you. He never had. Goodbye.
And then as soon as you get comfortable, you meet that monster. Oh, this the real you. This is the one you've been keeping me from.
Here you go. No. That's the split personality.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
That's the split. That split bill. But I don't know. It's just like a lot of relationships you go into, it's just a bunch of lies. A lot of time, not all the time. Y'all don't sit here and send no messages. Yeah, but it's a bunch of lies. So
you have to be able to determine the real from the fake.
Real from the fake. I guess that's why I try my best to have a good relationship with God, because we always say something told me. No, that was the Holy Spirit. That was the Holy Ghost. That was the Holy Ghost checking in, giving us a check in. Yeah.
Trying to let you know. Okay.
Trying to let us know. But honestly, a lot of the messages that I have been looking at and listening to are honestly about weaning people out this season. Even T.D. Jakes talked about it a couple of weeks ago, chapter 2. And he was at, I think it was at Lighthouse Church in Houston. I think it was Houston or Dallas. I can't remember which church it is. Keon Henderson Church. That was a good message too. So it just seemed like it's the season to just regroup, declutter.
It's just like your flower bed. You have to prune.
Yeah.
You have to de-weed.
Going to a new season. Exactly.
God's not gonna keep pouring in blessings on top of your old mess.
That's true.
So you gotta clean it up.
And we can't, if the closet is so full of clothes and clutter, he can't bless you with the new stuff that's coming in. You got to declutter. That's a good one, Nick. You got that one. That's a good one. Well, man, that was a good conversation right there. It was a good conversation. It's time to declutter. That's it. That's the message. Declutter. Time to declutter. Spring cleaning. Family, if it's family, friends, relationships, jobs. Like I said, don't quit your job and be telling me to cash up, because I'm not going to do it. But those are the things we do, but we need to do to evaluate everything as well. But it was good chatting with you again, my friend.
I enjoyed it.
A mess. Well, thank you guys again for your support with the Veleka B project. This is a new season. We're pretty much talking about tell the truth, shame the devil. But this particular message was about decluttering. So I enjoyed my friend Vernitra. She will be back, y'all. Don't forget, she will be back. And we will talk to you soon with a new episode of the Veleka B project. God bless you guys. And we love you.
Well, that concludes this episode of the Veleka B project with your host, Veleka B. Until next time we meet, be blessed. The Veleka